I'm All Right by Ben Jones. Fade in. Interior living room, day. Point of view from a laptop screen looking out onto a large, blokey living room. Leather sofa, dark wood coffee table, modern sleek fireplace, and a big flat screen TV with Xbox controls lying on the floor. An unwatched TV plays the news, 15th of March 2020. The voice of Boris Johnson just audible as he levels with the nation that more families will lose loved ones before their time. Music plays from the computer and the sound of a woman clearing her throat, waiting. Supermarket shopping bags litter the floor and the sofa, and there's a tower of several packets of toilet roll stacked against a wall. A voice from the laptop screen. Nina, voiceover. Jack? Nina sighs and waits. She clears her throat again as the news continues in the background. This turns into a quiet, very slight dry cough. On the TV, Boris Johnson is telling the people with symptoms to stay at home and everyone else to avoid going to pubs, theatres and restaurants. The living room door opens, and behind it, Jack waddles in under the weight of yet more shopping bags, these ones filled with clinking bottles. Nina, voiceover. Jack? Jack. Hang on. I could have just called you back. No, it's nice to have you here. To watch you hoarding? I'm not hoarding. I'm preparing. It's everyone else who's hoarding. Panic buying all over the place. It's mental. I had to go to 3 different Sainsbury's and a Waitrose to get bog roll. Hang on, will you? He carries the bags into the room and dumps them with the others, groaning with the effort. Jack to himself. Bloody mental. Nina, voiceover. Look, I've got to go and get the kids their tea. Jack reaches into one of the bags and pulls out 2 jumbo packs of fusilli and flourishes them at the screen. Jack. Want some pasta? Nina, voiceover. Pasta was invented here, thanks. And they don't overcook it. Through the laptop, the sound of a police car going by in the street outside Nina's house. A foreign-sounding siren. Jack. Yeah, whatever. How is it over there? They got all fascist on you yet? He comes over and sits in front of the laptop. Nina's apartment is small and stylish. Behind her, a kitchen, living room, dining area, and walls lined with bookshelves. Nina. Well, I'm not coming to... Jack. Hang on. Turn the music off, will you? I can't hear you properly. If you turn off the news, that bloody man... Jack. Don't start. Wait there. Jack gets up to turn off the TV. He looks for the controls and eventually finds them under one of the shopping bags. He presses mute, watching Boris gesticulating silently for a moment, then heads back to the laptop. Nina has switched off the music and is waiting for him, smiling. Jack. What were you saying? That we won't be coming back for Easter now. Let's wait and see, shall we? Might be over by Easter. Bloody hell, Jack. What? You've got no idea what's coming at you, do you? I'm all right. Okay. Well, I have to go talk to you soon. Love you. Bye. Yep, bye. Nina ends the Skype call. Jack sits for a moment. With a wry shake of his head, he picks up his mobile and dials. He waits. Nav. Hiya, mate. Yeah, all good. You? Yeah, just heard. Fancy one last sesh down the White Hart while we can? Cool. Yeah, I'll call the lads. Yes, mate, yeah. See you later, yeah. Bye. He hangs up and closes the laptop. Interior, living room, Morning. On the radio, a news presenter announces schools are closed and people can only leave their homes for one piece of exercise, food shopping, or medical travel. The tower of toilet roll is a few rolls shorter. The room is a tip. Empty bottles and cans litter the coffee table, and wine glasses are dotted about. Toilet roll streamer is lying all over the place. The sound of a Skype call coming in. Jack walks into the room in a t-shirt and boxers. He's got a face mask around his neck. He sits in front of the laptop and answers the call. Morning, sis.
What happened?
Bit of a night.
By yourself?
No. Started on Zoom, but the bandwidth was rubbish, so a couple of the guys Ubered over here.
Are you kidding?
Don't lecture me, Nina. I'm not in the mood. How are you?
Neil insisted the kids go and stay with him.
Prick.
Yeah. I thought my cold was better, but I had a massive temperature last night, so maybe it's best.
You still coughing?
Not so much.
You're all right then?
I guess so. I had a runny nose, so... it's just a bug. So, what are you up to today?
Got some guy calling over to look at the boiler again.
Seriously? That just wouldn't happen over here. Over here, they all think the UK is mad.
Well, we don't have to care what they think anymore, do we?
You should be social distancing, Jack.
Easy for you. You've been social distancing all your life.
I'm not kidding.
Me either.
I know you don't like being alone.
I'm fine being alone. Actually, I wish more people would leave me alone. We're supposed to be isolating, but there's this WhatsApp group and that WhatsApp group. He picks up his phone to illustrate. And a neighbourhood watch out for each other bloody group, and it's bloody relentless. All day I'm getting messages. The people I haven't spoken to in 20 years knocking on my door of house party or whatever. I wish people would just fuck off, to be honest. Let me bloody isolate in peace. Nina.
You spoken to Mum?
No. I will. Nina shivers. Jack. You alright? You look awful. I could send you some garlic. I bought shed loads of it because someone at work said it was good, for viruses, but it's gone off.
I've got garlic, thanks. I have to go, Jack. See you tomorrow?
Sure. Nina hangs up the call. Jack gets up and starts to tidy up. There's a knock at the front door. Jack leaves the room. Police officer. Mr. Pratt? Yes? Stay where you are, please, sir. We understand that you had a gathering here last night. Not really, just the government guidelines are quite clear about what to do at this time, sir. This isn't a holiday. Next time, you'll be fined, okay? The front door closes. Jack re-enters the living room and picks up his phone. He texts a friend. Gonna go out for my exercise in a bit. Bring a few tinnies and meet me in the park. Hashtag Frisbee. Interior. Living room. Night. The toilet roll pile is down to one layer. Jack sits on a sofa in a tracksuit bottom. He has a small beard and his hair is longer and dishevelled. He is swiping through a dating app on his phone. Boris Johnson's voice can be heard from the TV as Jack swipes from profile to profile of 20-something women, barely looking at them. Boris Johnson.
And so, just so we're clear, I have had it, I have beaten it, so I'm all right, Jack, and you will be all right, Jack, too. But I have to tell you that there will be some measures, stricter measures, as Matron used to say, to ensure the safety of our most vulnerable and to take pressure off the NHS. So, I am announcing tonight that from tomorrow, anybody found leaving their homes without good reason, as outlined clearly in the what we've outlined, then those people will have their movement removed from them.
Jack's finger hovers over the profile of a woman called Sarah on his phone screen. He clicks wave at Sarah. The wave gets sent in a whoosh. Interior, living room, day. Skype call incoming. The sound of the front door shutting. Jack comes into the living room. He's better groomed and wearing smart clothes and a coat. He throws his keys on the table, sits in front of the laptop and answers the call. Nina.
Have you called Mum?
Jeez, I will.
She's lonely and scared.
She clocks his clothing.
You off somewhere?
Just getting in.
Jack!
It's cool.
How did you get past the police?
Told them I was a key worker and left my ID at the hospital. Jack has a big grin on his face.
You can't do that, Jack. You're an idiot.
Come on. What's the worst that can happen? There's a knock on the front door. Jack looks over.
You gonna get that?
Interior, hallway, continuous. Jack opens the front door to find two men in full contagion suits and masks, rubber gloves, the lot, standing in front of him. Mr. Pratt. Who's asking? The man produces a warrant card and flashes it in front of Jack's eyes. Under Section 8 of the COVID-19 Social Security Act 2020, we are entering this property in the interest of public safety. Stand back, please, sir. The two men enter the hallway and walk straight past Jack into the living room. You can't just... Hey! Jack comes in to find the two men with their backs to him, fiddling inside their open suitcases on the desk. I'm sorry, but what is this about? The men turn round. One turns a chair around and gestures for Jack to sit. The other holds a large syringe and needle. This won't take a moment. Interior, living room, day. Jack, sporting a full beard, sits at the laptop. There is no more toilet roll. The TV is on very quietly in the background, playing the news. Countries around the world are announcing an end to the lockdown, and there is rejoicing. Jack. I get a delivery from the community group every other day, so I've got everything I need. It's good to see you. I missed you. Nina.
And you. Sorry couldn't call, but the hospital was pretty crazy. I'm fine now.
The streets where Nina is are filled with noise, car horns, shouting, music. Jack. That's good. What is going on there?
We're allowed out again. People have been in the streets for days, playing music, singing, dancing, fireworks.
Jack. Mum would have loved that.
Yeah.
Nina, listen,
It's all right. I know. It's all right.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I can't get enough of it. I might do some Christmas shopping. Shit. Sorry. I didn't mean to.
It's okay. Honestly, I could do with some socks. The news presenter can be heard introducing a message from the Prime Minister. Jack. Hang on a minute. He points the TV control behind him and turns up the volume. He stays where he is, looking at Nina. Boris Johnson, voiceover.
I can announce today that thanks to the Herculean efforts of this proud nation, we are now in a position to say we got it done. You, your loved ones, your families are free to venture out again, blinking into the sunlight, to mingle once more in the wonderful, wonderful communities that have made this nation great.
Sis, I'm going to listen to this.
All right. Hey, we did it.
Yeah. She hangs up the call and Jack starts to move away towards the TV. It becomes obvious that he is in a wheelchair. He moves the wheelchair and stops in front of the TV. Boris Johnson, voiceover.
From this day forward, we will start to rebuild, mindful of the sacrifices we have made by each and every one of us, safe in the knowledge that we want.
Jack presses mute on the TV control and looks around the room. He starts to laugh. His laugh turns into a cough. A dry, uncontrollable cough. Blackout.
I'm All Right was written by Ben Jones and read by Ruth Hayes, with Marcus Armstrong as Boris Johnson. Don't forget to check out our other episodes on thescriptdepartment.net or on all major podcasting platforms. If you like what you hear, why not leave us a review or spread the word on social media? Until next time, and always, thank you for listening.